Hello, so in this tutorial we'll be exploring how to use the TBEN S2 RFID for COM DXP. Okay, with me here I have a actual setup with the controller, with the module over here connected to a readhead. Okay, I'll be doing a short demonstration on how you can use it to use its various function. Okay, so firstly you have to get to the web server. Okay, you can simply, if you know the IP address, you can simply key it into the web browser that you're using. Okay, and then just press enter. Else you can actually use our TAS, our software that helps you to search for IP address. Okay, simply download after you download and install the program, run it, and you have this shape. You can search and it will give you the IP address. Over here, if you click the device website, it will just bring you to the same page. Okay, so firstly, before you start, you have to log into the administrator the console. So firstly, just go to password, which is password. Okay, and press enter. You log in. Okay, so once you are logged in successfully, go to the parameters over here. You can adjust your RFID reader to different types, okay, such as HF compact. Click it and just write it over here. Okay, so different operation mode will give you different options. So at least for this tutorial we'll be using UHF, so change to UHF and write it in. Okay, so next, once it's UHF with successful, when you go to the RFID reader, it should give you this page where you can go online. Okay, and you'll see the model of the antenna that you're connected to. Okay, so now go to application. There is a graph. Okay, if you trigger on, you will start to detect all available text nearby. Okay, so you can see that the RFID text is separated in terms of color. So different text will have a different color. So let's just say that if for example, I have this tag. If I bring it closer, you can see the blue line rising up, and if I bring it further away, it will drop back down. Okay, so that is actually represent the signal strength. Actually directly correlates to the distance to the reader. Okay, so if okay, so I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna reset by clearing the output over here. Okay, so for our purpose, let's just say that you do not like to use the RFID with that specific EPC over there. Okay, what you can do is you can change the RFID EPC that you want. Okay, so but in order to do that, make sure you only have one tag detected in front of the RFID reader. Okay, if you trigger, and you notice that there is still a lot more somewhere in the vicinity. Okay, so the next job is to remove it. So let me pause the video over here and I hunt down all the stray RFID tags. Okay, embarrassingly, I could not find the tags that are near my RFID reader. So what do I do? Okay, no worries. That is because the RFID reader is probably having a very overly large range over here. So you can actually go to parameters and adjust the signal over here under the antenna tab. Change the number smaller. Okay, maybe 15, and you can write it in, and that will sharply reduce the range that you have on your setup. Okay, so now let me turn on Oh, there is still this weird tag somewhere on my desk. Okay, let me pause. Okay, we are back. Okay, so now I have made sure that my RFID tag has only one tag in front of the reader. I can only find one. Okay, and another thing I want to show you is that you can see the green LED over here. If the tag is being detected, you'll see that the green LED blinks. Okay, if the tag is out of range, it will stop blinking. So this is a very quick indicator to know whether there is any tag present near the RFID. Okay, so now that I only have one and I made sure it's in front, okay, I'm able to stop and I can change the RFID EPC over here. Okay, so let's just say that you see over here, what is the length of the RFID EPC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then it has a length of 14 EPC. Okay, so we can simply copy this. Now let's just say that if we go to the let's just say that if you want to change the RFID EPC, what you need to do is go to output, and then you can see over here what is the length of the EPC I want to change. Okay, I'm going to change, I just want to make a minor edit to the EPC, so I will do a change of length 14. There is 14 of them I want to change, and I will key in the data over here. Okay, give me a while. So there is a change over here, and maybe I just do a small change over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the same RFID. I can just change it over here. Maybe I change it to 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And then once I'm ready with the data over here and the correct length over here, okay, oh, and I need to change the memory area to EPC. Then once you are ready, okay, change the command from idle to write. Okay, and you see that it will be busy for a while before it turns to normal, which is write. Okay, so this means that your writing is done. Okay, so now how do you check it if it is correct? What you want to do is actually, if you change the setting from write to inventory, you'll see that the ID will reappear over here. Okay, so this is my ID 0103606404. Okay, and then you'll notice that over here is my 3456. Okay, so just to explain, over here I have a EPC of length 14. This is to represent what's the length of the EPC that is being detected over here. Okay, but the meaning behind this is actually not 14. Okay, if I bring up my calculator, you'll notice that this 14 is actually in hex. Okay, so there is an actual length of 20. Okay, so what is this consist of? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and there is actually an extra 6 bytes over here. There is still there is being read as well. Okay, so this, how much extra text, how much extra data that's being read in the inventory command will be determined by some of the settings you have in the RFID reader. Okay, but as a brief intro, over here there's mainly this mainly it contains information on the number of reads it appear in front of the RFID, as well as the signal strength of the signal from the RFID tag. So just like the graph will show you whether it is close or far away from the reader. And lastly, there's also a part of it was also the data checksum to make sure that the data is correct. Okay, yeah, so this is just extra detail you do not need to know so closely. Yeah, okay, to know what is the actual length, you can simply just go to the RFID reader and read from there, the application function I showed you just now. Okay, so now that we did our user inventory, let's just say that you do not want to write the EPC, you want to write in the user area. All you need to do is you just change the area to user memory, and then let's just say I want to change read only 6 bytes. So what do I do? Okay, I just wipe everything over here and I change the data that I want to change. Okay, 112233445566. Okay, and all I need to do is I just write it into the user memory. Same, make sure correct length. Okay, write it in busy. Once it stops being busy, okay, I can just do a read. Okay, so you can see that yes, my user memory is now full of the data I wrote in just now. Okay, if I read a larger number than what I wrote, you should get the same data. So now if you want to do the read data again, just clicking this will not make any changes. Okay, what you need to do is you have to go back to idle first, okay, before you go to the read command, and you see that number has come up. Okay, probably a few other extra data currently residing onto the user memory. So okay, so easy way is for you to write 0 to everything afterwards. Okay, let's just say that you want to read maybe somewhere over here beginning, you can adjust the reading over here. So this is the byte that you want to start from. Okay, change from idle and change to read. Okay, so now you can see now I'm starting from 456. Okay, so more or less that's it for your writing of the EPC, writing of user memory, as well as reading of the user memory. You also learn that you can use the inventory command to read the RFID EPC. Okay, and that's all. Okay, goodbye.